So you want to know how to make money blogging in 2021. Just like I talk about in my digital real estate videos, investing in a blog is one of the best digital assets in my opinion. Now, many people have different views on blogs. Many of you might be trying to start like a niche blog, a very small niche specific blog, or maybe you're doing a blog on your personal brand. Either one can be great. I will say to focus on one niche topic is definitely the way I would go. That is definitely one of my main tips, is to definitely stay on a niche topic, especially if it's your first blog. You do not want to get too diverse. Another thing too is if you can incorporate a YouTube channel and YouTube videos, which I talk a lot about as well on this channel, you will be able to couple that together and it can be very powerful for your blog. If you have both a blog with blog posts that are getting optimized and then YouTube channel with YouTube videos that are getting optimized, all on the same topic, and this way they can fuel each other together. I truly believe if you are consistently putting out YouTube video content and blog content and monetizing that, that is one of the best business models in 2021. Now, before I jump into how you actually make money and the monetization of your blog, I want to just step back for a second because you might be someone new to blogging, or maybe you found this video because you're thinking of starting a blog and you just want to see, can I actually make money? How does this stuff work? And the first thing I want to tell you is when you're building a blog, the number one thing that you want to do is make sure that you're building a blog on your own domain and that it's your blog. And the reason why I'm saying that is because many people try to use like these blogger sites like Blogger or even WordPress.com. I'm not talking about WordPress.com or Tumblr or these free blog platforms. You want to have a blog separately hosted on your own hosting. So you will need to buy a domain name and purchase hosting. I like to use Namecheap for my domain names. I'll leave a link down to Namecheap and all the tools that I talk about in today's video down below. So Namecheap's down below. You could go find your domain name there and then purchase that domain name. And then you'll also need hosting. I'm sure you heard of hosting. There's so many different companies. I like to use HawkHost. I will leave a link down below to HawkHost and also a coupon code that's automatically added there so you could get it at an affordable rate. I like HawkHost because I never have an issue with them. I've been using them for years and they're very affordable for a yearly fee. Now, once you have your domain name purchased and your hosting, that's when you would actually install WordPress onto your website, and then from there you're going to pick a WordPress theme. There are plenty of free ones. I now use paid ones, but you can start off with a free one. Don't overcomplicate it. What you really just want to get is get your website and your blog up. Once it's up, now you know that you have a freestanding blog that's under your own hosting. It's not on any of these other platforms that I'm talking about. And now you can start putting in the work of a simple design and then also start adding optimized content. 1 is purchasing a domain name, 2, purchasing hosting, 3, installing WordPress, 4, installing a free WordPress theme for now, and this is your content management system, WordPress. That's where you're going to be managing your content, and they make it very simple, and they also have some great plugins that make things easy. That's why I always tell people to go with WordPress. I have many blogs and websites on WordPress, and we absolutely love it. In order to generate money with our blog, we need to generate targeted traffic to our blog. So what we'll actually be performing is SEO, search engine optimization. Now, if you're already one of my subscribers, then you actually know I talk a lot about search engine optimization. Even when it comes to building your YouTube channel and growth on YouTube, I use search engine optimization. Same thing with my websites and my blogs. I perform search engine optimization. Now, if you are new to my channel, I'm James Cook. I talk about investing in digital real estate and assets. I talk about business, a lot of online business tips and tutorials. If you like that type of content, definitely click the subscribe button now. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. I always try to add a lot of value. Back to blogging and SEO now. So we want to perform search engine optimization. And the first thing you will be doing is picking a niche topic. And that's why I said it's one of the biggest tips I can give you. You don't want to be all over the place. I know many of us, we have all these great ideas that we think we can blog about this, we can make videos about this. But really, the best thing for you, especially if you're a beginner, is picking one topic and really making a niche blog out of that. So for an example, so I could just paint the picture for you, a very niche blog would be like yoga tips or yogatipsandreviews.com, and make that blog all about yoga. Now, if you really know a lot about yoga, if you can couple that with a YouTube channel and give the same type of yoga tips and reviews, not only in text form on your blog post, but also video form, and couple that together, you can really build a massive blog and YouTube channel together. And just like I said earlier, I believe that is one of the best digital real estate investments you can actually do in 2021. Now, blogging, just like creating a YouTube channel, this stuff does take time, but the more content you're pumping out and the more optimized and the better you are at keyword research, that's one of the processes in SEO. If you actually go over to Google and you type in, what is digital real estate? You'll actually see my video ranking at the top, and then you'll also see one of my blog posts that I wrote ranking on page 1. Now, this keyword is getting searched a few thousand times per month, and I positioned it here, and I'll continue to use SEO techniques to help it rank a little higher, so that when people go over to Google and they type this question in and other similar variations of this question, they can find my content and I'm generating traffic. That's the whole point of SEO. When you're writing blog posts or you're producing YouTube videos, you want to generate traffic over to those videos that is targeted to the topics that you're talking about. So that's why it's very important, the blog you're starting, to actually be very niche specific. Now, another key thing is, I had mentioned that you should buy a domain name. I would definitely recommend that you purchase a domain name with a variation of the keyword that actually is along your topic or your niche. What I mean by that is, again, for an example, if you were going to start a yoga type of blog, I would definitely put the word yoga in your domain name and really focus on putting out really great content around yoga. So from doing keyword research with SEO, you'll start to understand what type of content that you should actually be writing about, because you're going to actually learn with keyword research what kind of topics are people looking for. What do people need help with? What can I help them with around this topic? And you want to write about those topics. I also use tools like SEMrush, where I can put keywords in, I can see who my competitors on page 1 of Google are, and start to get ideas from the content that they're producing on how I can make content the same way and maybe even make it better. That's the key also. When you're blogging or producing videos for SEO purposes, you want to see what the competitors are doing and make quality content and make it just as good, or if not better. That will also help you in time rank ahead of your competition, get more eyeballs onto your content, and get more shares and engagement. So it's very key that you're adding a lot of quality when you're actually making your content. Now, I actually also just started a few other blogs. Now, one is pretty new, it's a few months old. I have a team of writers that I am paying to write the content. I'm doing the keyword research, I see the keywords and topics that I like, I do a competitive analysis, I see what some of my competitors in the niche are writing about, what's getting them good traffic and traction, and then I start getting ideas from that, and I have my writers pumping out really good content around those topics, and then I will publish them. Another big thing, just like anything, is being consistent. You can't start a blog, put up 1, 2 posts, or even 10 posts, or even 20 posts, and just think that's it, you're gonna start making money. It doesn't work like that. This is going to be a real business model. It's going to take time, and consistency is key for at least 12 months minimum. Another thing in our SEO process is, not only are we pumping out plenty of content every month around good keywords that we know are getting traffic and that people are searching for, and we can actually really help and educate them, we will also start our linking foundation. Well, we want to build our brand. We want backlinks coming in. I know many people talk about backlinks. Some people don't do them. Some people say this, don't do that. But I can tell you this from experience, that you definitely do want backlinks, and backlinks do help you rank. Now, the better your content is, other bloggers and other websites will actually link back to your website naturally as a resource, because your content is that good. That's why it's so important to actually make really good educational content and really put work into that. And in the beginning, I know if you're on a budget, you will be writing this content, so definitely keeping a content system together. We like to use Google Drive, and keeping a system together, organizing it, and staying consistent on a schedule is very much key. It's okay in the beginning to take your time with it. make sure it's quality, make sure you're answering those questions and those topics better than your competitors, and publish that content. And you have to give this time. Now, as far as your branded foundational backlinks that you could get set up, we always build out the main social media profiles, your Facebook business page, your Twitter page, a Pinterest page, your YouTube channel, backlinking it back, right? Intertwining all these foundational links that a real brand would have. You are creating a real business, a real blog. It should have social links, plenty of them on all the popular social profiles pointing back, and they should be optimized. Another thing that we like to do is a press release, getting out there on some news sites. These are really just a brand foundational link coming back, talking about our brand, that we started a new blog, that type of content. And then we will go into a process once we have enough blogs published and we know our content's good. We will do an outreach where we're outreaching to other similar relevant blogs around our topic. Now, when we do outreach, we're making sure that those blogs are not only relevant, but they're healthy websites, that they have content themselves and they get traffic themselves. And we'll get featured on their blogs and they'll put a backlink back to our site. These backlinks definitely will help you rank in time and build authority. Now, that's the key here. Why are we doing all this stuff? Over time, you're building authority and building trust. After 12 months, 24 months, if you have hundreds of blog posts and they're well optimized, and then you also have hundreds of backlinks coming in, this is definitely going to help you rank. And that's the goal, ranking in Google and other search engines to get traffic. Now we're going to talk about the main question is, how do we make money blogging? How do we monetize this? Well, there's many ways to do this. One, you can actually place display ads on your website. So I'm sure you've been on websites before and you're scrolling and you see these little banner ads or display ads or sidebar tower ads. These are ads that can actually make you money. They'll make you ad revenue. Because you're allowing them to be displayed on your website, the more traffic that you get to your site, the more money you'll make by allowing these ads to be there. Now, we like to use places like Ezoic or Mediavine. These are vendors that allow us to put these ads on there. Some pay a little different. You can also go with Google AdSense. That is another option. But just know you can get ad revenue by allowing display ads on your blog. The more traffic, the more money you can make. So that's one option. Another option is when you're talking about different things within your blog content, you can link out to certain services and products that you talk about and become an affiliate. Now, I have a whole video on affiliate marketing, what it is. I'll leave that up here or down below. Pretty much just to make it simple, when you have affiliate links in your content, the way that you'll make money is if somebody buys through the link that you recommended, you will get a commission. For an example, if you had a yoga blog and you're talking about the 3 best yoga mats and you did a really well review of each of them, broke them down, talked about the ones that you really liked, what you liked better, and then you linked out over to Amazon and you were an affiliate to Amazon, if they actually purchased that yoga mat that you mentioned in your blog over on Amazon, you'll actually get a commission. That's affiliate marketing. So think about this. If you're getting thousands of people to your blog per month and a lot of them are buying through your affiliate links, you can really make some really good affiliate commissions. So that's just another way to monetize your blog and make money from it. And you could also offer a sponsored post or brand deals. Now, sometimes this will take your blog to have a lot of traffic in order for someone to actually want to post and pay you to post on your blog. But what you can do is, if you're ever on a blog and you see advertise here up on that blog, you'll notice if you click that, they're actually selling you an advertisement position on their blog. And if you're looking at their metrics and they have 100,000 people come to their blog, it's very niche specific, you can see why it would be worth some companies to do a deal where, okay, you're going to talk about my company or my products, I'm going to pay you X amount of dollars, and you're actually going to advertise a nice post on your blog that is in a relevant topic that I talk about, and is to thousands and thousands of people come to your blog each week. That can be very beneficial for someone's product or service getting displayed on that blog. Now, you can do the same thing. As your blog's growing and getting more and more traffic, you can start to advertise other people on there. You can offer sponsored posts. Hey, if you pay me $2,000, I will actually designate a post all about your company or your service or your product on my blog, and we're both going to win. You're going to get displayed and featured in front of a very relevant audience, and I'm going to make money for that post. So that's another way. And the last thing I'll mention is actually having your own services and products. You can make your own services, whether that be even just an ebook that they're buying or a video course, or maybe they're actually purchasing a certain type of service that you can actually provide, or maybe they're purchasing a product. Again, if you add your own product, you can also sell them and create a shop page right on your website. You're taking this traffic and you're monetizing it in multiple different ways, and that's how to make money blogging in 2021. You want to set up your blog and you want to be very niche specific. You want to start pumping out content and being consistent. Now, if you're already experienced or you have a little bit of a budget, I would suggest doing what I do now, actually outsourcing some of this stuff. It's not easy in the beginning, but actually getting people to help you write the content, you can actually get the content produced a lot quicker. Actually outsourcing some of the outreach of getting links, as long as they know what they're doing, this can actually help you acquire backlinks a lot faster. Now, understanding this yourself though is key, especially in the beginning, so you know what to expect, you know what really goes into it, and this way when you do have some people that you're outsourcing to, you really know what to expect and you know how long it should take them and what they should be able to produce. The number one thing though is definitely be consistent no matter what you do. With a blog, just understand this. You have to give at least 12 months. I want 12 months of consistency. I told you I recently just launched another blog. It's on a brand new domain. It's very niche specific. I have about 25 blog articles being written right now by writers. Once we get those articles back, we will be optimizing those blog posts with our SEO on-page techniques, and then we will be publishing them so that they're live, and then we give them some time to actually start ranking in Google. Now, because it is a new domain, keep in mind there is no authority yet, like I talked about before. We need our content to actually age out there. We need to start acquiring some more and more links, get some more power links coming in, get more social shares of our content. This is all going to help over time. Being consistent, not giving up. I know that anyone can do this as long as you're determined to make your blog work. Another thing we're doing is multiple tests, and I'll actually share some of these case study numbers once I have them in. That's just one blog case study that I'm doing. I also have two others that are going to be going on. One is on an age domain that I already have, and another is going to be a blog that I'm actually going to purchase that's aged and already has some content, which is also an advantage if you can find these gems. And there's sites like Flippa and other sites that actually sell already made affiliate websites. If you want to go that route, you can do that. Now, if you are a beginner, I would not jump down that rabbit hole yet. I would go over to Namecheap, get a domain name, buy hosting on HawkHost, use WordPress to actually install your content management system, and then use a free theme and start blogging content on a very specific niche that you enjoy blogging about. Give that time, understand how it's working. There's also plenty of other YouTube videos on how to actually start blogging on WordPress. That's what makes it very easy and friendly, and that you can find these videos and these video tutorials for free right here on YouTube. Once you get the hang of this and you're understanding how it's working and the flow of things, that's when you can consider, okay, do I like this type of business model? Maybe I should be thinking about investing in another blog, another piece of digital real estate that's already established that I can move in and really start using SEO techniques and consistent blogging to actually build that digital asset up and up and up over the next year, next 2 years. The more traffic you're getting, the more monetization avenues you're using, the more money you can be making. And again, if you are talking about a topic that you're passionate about on your blog and you can create a YouTube channel with that, that can be extremely powerful. Just stay consistent, make a content schedule, make sure you're sticking to it, stay determined, and pump out that content. So that is how you can make money blogging in 2021. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. If you have any questions about blogging, please leave them down in the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.